Okay. So let's just make sure. The game actually shows up. Before we start. Doop. Alright, I'm just waiting. Catch up. Okay. So we are good. We're good. So here we go. I didn't get to actually record this, so I'm gonna record it anyways.
It's so good of you to come down to Vermont for a visit, Jessica. How long has it been?
Too long. That's why I jumped at the chance when Middlebury College invited me to be a guest lecturer. It was the perfect opportunity to make a side trip to see you here in Stratton Mountain.
I'm so glad you came.
Forgive me, Maria, but you seem very tired. Is everything all right?
Well, things have been difficult lately, for the business.
Your maple syrup sugar bush? How so?
A month ago, I had to fire one of my employees. I found out that he'd been stealing from the till, and I haven't found anyone to replace him yet. And to make matters worse, I'm being pressured to sell the business.
Really? To whom?
A company called Nature's Gift Foods. They've been buying up other maple syrup producers in the area, and now they have their sights set on Maple Hill.
Why? What are they doing?
Flooding the market with syrup. They have such a lock on production in this area now that it's a virtual monopoly. It's getting harder and harder to compete with that.
Maybe this wasn't such a good time to visit after all. I don't want to impose on your hospitality when you have so much going on.
Far from it. It's such a relief to have you here to talk to. I'm heading over to Maple Hill now. Would you like to come along and see it? That's odd. Why is this door open? I know I locked it when I left here yesterday. It can't be.
No.
Who is it?
Gerald Morgan, the man I fired a few weeks ago. That tattoo on his hand, I'd recognize it anywhere.
Hello, Maria. What happened here?
I wish I knew. Oh, this is my friend, Jessica Fletcher, who's visiting me from Maine. Jessica, this is Mark Ashmont, our chief of police.
Pleased to meet you, Chief Ashmont.
We better take a look around.
All right. So, yeah, I don't think I've seen actually anything that was in Cabot Cove yet. So, maybe that's what 2 is about. But yeah, we have to do this hidden object puzzle. But yeah. And I've pretty much done this already. So it sucks, because I kind of sort of know what's going on already. Okay. So we don't have what we need for that. Right there. Hello? I don't know. Wait, what? What did I do? I thought just put the water there and then... Oh, okay, it already filled. It just didn't look like it filled. So there's the body. There's this. That's my maple tree borer. I use it to make a hole in the tree trunk when it's time to tap the tree for sap. Maybe the murderer used it. Because it was near at hand. If so, it could indicate that this was a crime of opportunity. Alright, So he's got his sap. Do you recognize this key, Maria? It's to your front door. No, all my keys are brass. Alright. And we need a padlock. A money clip. $500! Maria doesn't have this kind of cash to leave lying around. This money clip must have belonged to the victim. Alright, what's this? I don't know. It's not anything I need. So, oh, little thingy here. Duck. A chess piece right here. A baseball right here. A syrup bottle. Bam. It's Nature's Gift Foods bottle of maple syrup. Why would a competitor's product be here? I'll send it back to the station and get it checked out. Did you leave this window open last night? No, it's always closed and it latches from the inside. Based on the scratch marks, it looks like someone pried the window open to get in. Alright, so. Oh, shoot. Alright, pine cone, screwdriver? What? Hello? Wait. Screwdriver? Okay. We need another shoe print too. Right there. Look at these footprints. They look like they were made by two different people. One says from a large pair of boots, and the other looks like it's from a smaller pair of shoes. I actually wanted a cup of coffee, and I didn't make it. A magnifying glass. Look at the knob. Compare the two images and click on the differences when you find them. Okay, so we got the darkness there. That there. It's missing a screw. It's missing a top. There's a big screw here. There's a knot there. What else? Wait, what? Okay, this always gets me. It's like the last thing. Oh, there's a screw missing there. It wasn't the last thing. Okay. I need one more. This looks different, but it's not it. I'm not sure. It's always the last thing that gets me. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. That. Huh. I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure I'm missing something. It's gotta be somewhere. Okay, I didn't see that. Alright. There are no scratches around the lock or any indication this was tampered with. Well, at least we know the door wasn't forced open. Okay, screwdriver and a vase and glasses. Okay, so if we can find that, we'll be set. Screwdriver, right here. Let's get the eye. A vice. Okay. And glasses. Where did I see glasses at? Glasses. Right here. Alright, scene complete.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to tell Gerald's wife the bad news.
Do you mind if I come along, Chief?
That'd be all right. You can give me your statement at the station afterwards.
Alright. Ew,
Something's wrong. Something's happened to Gerald, hasn't it?
I'm sorry, Sally. Your husband has been murdered.
I
In the sugar house.
Oops.
No.
Ah,
But come to think of it, I did find a strange note in the pocket of his spare coat. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Would you mind excusing me? I need to collect myself.
Of course.
I made a mistake. Okay. So now, oh my gosh, it's a roach. Ah! Ah! Hate games that have roaches. Alright, did we get, we're missing the A. Wait, oh no, we got the A, my gosh. Okay. So we need a wool spool. Okay, we're restocking the shelves. Oh my god. Jessica's always doing stuff that's not her job. Alright, we got a note. Maple Hill, midnight tonight. Time to add some spice to the recipe. I'll make it worth your while. This must be the note Sally found in Gerald's pocket. The top of the page is torn off. So the guy who wrote this is trying to cover his tracks. Guy? The handwriting looks more like a lady to me. Or a woman. Camera. What? Wait, what about this yarn? Is that one not important? Ball? Okay. Why is there a ball? Wait, what was that? Okay, an easel, a t-shirt. A t-shirt. Okay. Masking tape, t-shirt, right here. A CD spindle. Haven't seen that in years. That's so old time. Oh my gosh. Bringing back memories over here. A dog bowl, a closed sign, a butterfly, a hat, an arrow, a ruler, a dog bowl, a CD spindle. I'm looking. I see the sunglasses. Looking for the CD spindle. That one's gotta be obvious because it's the last piece. And I know I'm not on cam today. I did not feel like being on cam. I'm sorry if that's your thing, but I just wasn't feeling it. CD spindle. There we go. All right.
Sally, regarding this note you found, could Gerald have been meeting another woman?
Really, Mark? Everything was perfectly fine between Gerald and me.
Sorry, I had to ask the question.
Sally, was Gerald particularly bitter about being fired by Maria?
No, not really. His new job had better hours and better pay.
The next person who needs to be notified of Gerald's death is his boss. Who was his new employer?
That would be Joanne Marshall, one of the vice presidents of Nature's Gift Foods.
It's as good an opportunity as any for me to see what Maria's competition looks like.
All right. Nature's Gift Foods.
Good morning, Chief. My receptionist said you needed to speak to me.
Yes, I do. This is Mrs. Fletcher, who's been kind enough to accompany me today. Ma'am, I'm here to inform you that one of your employees, Gerald Morgan, was found dead this morning.
He died.
That's very unfortunate. Gerald was a model employee. He'll be missed. Could you excuse me for just a moment?
Sounds suspect.
Sure. Mrs. Fletcher, I don't like that look. What are you thinking?
Oh, nothing really. It's just that she seems so overworked. Maybe it would be nice if we just took a moment to straighten up around here.
And take a look around the place while we're at it, I assume?
Why, Chief, whatever could you be suggesting?
I don't even know how she got hooked up with this dude. Like, where's the... Oh, you busybody, stay out of this. That's the stuff that we love from Murder, She Wrote. When everybody would, like, just yell at her for being nosy. Because we all want to do it. It's like, Jessica, that is not your job, woman. Alright, a lot of notepads here. Let's see. What? Wait, what? Oh, here. 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 Any more notepads? Well, there's gotta be 2 of them, because it says there's 2 left. Let's see here. Is this it? Oh, that's a newspaper. Okay, at least that was part of the puzzle. There's some files here. Okay. Is that a notepad? No. Notepad. Okay, let's move on. Outside of the notepads, we've got a crowbar. Better try the remove through screws first. We need a screwdriver again. Hello? Uh-oh. Whoops! I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to see if there was like a scroll, because I never actually checked that. Perfume. A mask. A candy dish. Lots of candy. A combination lock. An elephant. I know I saw you somewhere. Where's the CD doing on the floor? Okay. It's part of the puzzle. Where did I see the elephant at? I see a giraffe. There he is. He's kind of blending in with the carpet. We got a trophy. We've got a marker, a fire extinguisher, a surge protector, floppy disk, tape dispenser. What? Oh, right there. A marker? How am I supposed to find a marker? I don't know. That was super small. And a screwdriver we need. Yes. Unscrew that. Hello? Unscrew that, please. Thank you. Now we need the crowbar. Bam. Notepad. And we gotta find one more. Where's the other notepad? Notepad, notepad, where are you? You definitely shouldn't play this game if you can't see very well. Right there. Alright, now we're comparing them. Drag each sheet of paper. Okay. Okay. We know. No. 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 Okay. This one goes there. This one goes here. This one goes here. Oop. Come on. Are you really serious? That doesn't fit there? It looks like it does. Okay, well. Moving on. This doesn't look like any of them. This one. Doesn't go anywhere. Oh, man. Ugh. This one. Maybe. No. What? Are you serious? Okay. This one with the little rippy dippy edges. This one looks like it goes here, but it doesn't. Okay. This one probably goes to none of them. Wow. Alright, let's do the note itself. That goes to that one. That goes to that. And... no. This one. What? Well, maybe it was that one. No, it was not. It's this one. I don't know why it didn't fit before. It's weird. Anyway, one thing's for certain. That's definitely the notepad that, notepad that the note Gerald received was written on.
Ms. Marshall, did you recently send any notes to Gerald Morgan?
Notes? No, of course not.
Are you sure? Because this note that Ms. Morgan found in her husband's coat pocket was torn from a notepad here in your office.
I don't know the first thing about it. My office is always open, and I'm in and out of meetings all day. In fact, I'm late for one now. Do excuse me.
Great.
Everything about Nature's Gift Food seems very businesslike and efficient, including Ms. Marshall's response to the news of Gerald's death. Maybe the Nature Gift Food syrup bottle we found near Gerald's body will provide some more information.
Care to join me back at the station?
I'd be delighted.
Alright. So, I kind of wish they would actually make a new, murder she wrote.
Chief, have you had a chance to look at the contents of the syrup bottle found at the crime scene?
No, but wouldn't it contain maple syrup?
Maybe or maybe not.
Come again?
Why would anyone bother to bring along a bottle of Nature's Gift Foods maple syrup if, in fact, all it contained was syrup?
I see your point.
Chief, we found the victim's car. It was about a quarter-mile from Maple Hill.
Good work.
I put everything we found in the car in the same box as the Maple Hill evidence.
Great. Alright, so bam, 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 bam. I don't even know if I get, like, bonus points for doing that, but I do it anyways every time. Alright, locate the silhouetted items in the box. Spray bottle. Swiss knife. What's that? Lollipop. Maybe that. Okay. Pair of pliers. I don't know what this is. It looks weird. Ah, box of matches. Okay. A wrench, a hammer, a flashlight. He's got some weird stuff in his car. A screwdriver, a box of tissues, a binder, a lighter, a wadded up piece of paper, a paintbrush. Oh my god, paintbrushes are back. This thing, I don't know what that is, a fanny pack or something, a pen, a clip, a safety pen, clipboard. Why do you got the lighter? Why do you take the lighter out? Gloves. That. Oh, you're right. This is a maple syrup. Looks like maybe red dye. There's a picture hidden between the pages of this manual. That's Melanie Young, owner of the Stratton Mountain Coffee Shop. Oh my god. Why? Doesn't it seem odd that Gerald had cash both in his wallet and in a money clip? Alright, it's a receipt from last night from the coffee shop. We're done it! Yay! This is good stuff.
We'll have to run some tests on the syrup bottle to confirm it's dye. One thing's for sure, Gerald was up to no good at Maple Hill.
That's quite a conclusion to make, Chief, considering we don't know for sure that Gerald was the one who brought the bottle to the sugar house.
Who else would have brought it?
It-
That's ridiculous.
Oh, shoot.
Gerald was the one Maria fired. He must have been there, intent on committing sabotage on Maria's business in revenge.
But why would Gerald wait a whole month to pursue an act of revenge?
Maybe Nature's Gift Foods put Gerald up to it. The $500 in his pocket could suggest a payoff. I'll see if we can track their serial numbers.
I keep coming back to Gerald having a picture of Melanie hidden in his car. It makes me wonder if there was some sort of relationship between them.
And based on the receipt, the coffee shop was probably the last place Gerald went before he was killed.
Both excellent reasons to go talk to Melanie, I would say.
Alright, let's talk to this Melanie chick.
Hi there. What can I do for you?
This receipt shows that Gerald Morgan was here last night at 10:30. Can you confirm that?
Well, yes. Why?
Because if he was here at that time, there's an excellent chance that you were the last person, well, besides his killer, to see him alive.
Killer? Gerald's dead? What happened?
What happened?
That's what...
He was the last person to leave as I was getting
My
ready to
hand
close
jumped.
up. He was in a big hurry when he left around 11:30. He forgot his scarf.
I'll take it to Sally for you if you'd like.
I put it in one of the lost and found bins. Feel free to have a look.
Alright, so yeah, I already know who the killer is. And that's why I'm sort of kind of trying to rush through the story to get to the next one. I don't know why I didn't stream the one that I haven't done. But, so yeah, let's open this up. Steal all the money in there. What's this key go to? Oh man. Open the trunk. Okay. Lost and found. Okay. What? There's one here too. Oh. I guess. Alright. Musical symbol. No smoking sign. A donut. A pretzel. I don't want to do that yet. Coffee pot. That's a teapot. What am I doing? Coffee pot. Should have said like a percolator or something, or whatever you call those things. I don't. Oh, lollipop. Champagne bottle in a coffee shop? What are they doing in here? A musical symbol. None of this has anything to do with the puzzle itself, but a playing card. An umbrella. I just don't want a whole bunch of stuff to try to find. Chocolate chip cookie. A travel mug. Okay, let's go in here. Select pairs of items that go together. Is it like... Okay, so it's not like, what do you call that game? Mahjong? Flashlight and battery, toothbrush and toothpaste, shaving cream and a razor, a baseball and a mitt, a camera and film, CD and a CD case, or jewel case, depends, matches. What does matches go with? What? Matches and a candle. Okay, I didn't notice that. I thought it was a screw up first. Paint and a paintbrush. Stamp thing and a stamp. A pencil and a pencil sharpener. A tee and a golf ball. A hammer and a nail. Come on. Hammer and a nail. Nut and bolt. Can opener and a can opener? What? Oh, can opener and can of pears. Corkscrew and a cork. Keys and a lock. And the scarf. Give me it. This must be the scarf that Gerald left here last night. Alright. Musical symbol. Right here.
Did Gerald say anything to indicate what his plans were for the rest of the evening?
No, he didn't.
Melanie, do you have any idea why Gerald would have a picture of you in his car?
He did? No, I don't.
I'm just wondering if his having your picture and the fact that he was lingering here until he was the only customer left has any significance.
Look, I don't know anything about what happened at Maple Hill, but I guess I should tell you that Gerald and I were having an affair.
Oh!
He came by the coffee shop last night to break it off.
Why did he do that?
I was impatient because Gerald hadn't left Sally yet. So last week I gave him an ultimatum. He had to tell Sally he wanted a divorce or we were through.
I have a new idea about who killed Gerald. Mind coming back to Maple Hill with me, Mrs. Fletcher?
Of course.
Sally the Camelhead.
Chief, Jessica, you're back.
Wait. What?
Maria Olson, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Gerald Morgan.
What are you talking about?
It makes perfect sense. You have motive, defending your business interests against sabotage. You came back to check on the sugar house and found Gerald in the act of sabotaging your batch of sap.
Chief, that is ridiculous.
After Gerald broke in through the window, he must have attacked Maria when she came in, so she was forced to kill him in self-defense.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
I'm not very impressed with your line of reasoning, Chief. I mean, for starters, there's your assumption that it was Gerald who broke in.
How else could he have gotten inside?
Maybe with the key that was found near his body, the one that Maria didn't recognize as being her own. Gerald could have borrowed one of the keys and had a duplicate made.
All right.
That must be why I never caught Gerald in the act of stealing. He was using his duplicate key to get in after hours.
Maria, we'd like to bring in all of your maple syrup bottles, just to make sure they haven't been tampered with.
Fun times.
Sure.
This is going to be the most fun hidden object puzzle in the world. So, let's get all the letters, because I want a bonus if they're going to give it to me. Alright, look at that nasty handprint. Okay, syrup bottle. Another one up here, another one up here. They're just everywhere. Oh my gosh, what? What are they doing in here? Okay, yep. Like, where does it end? How many syrup bottles can you find in one place? Not in one place, they're all over the place actually. Alright, it's always the last one. Once I get everyone done, it's always the last one that takes me a second.
Looks like we got all the evidence we need here.
You know, the discovery about the key brings up a new question. Since Gerald had a duplicate key to the door and didn't have to break in, who did break in through the window?
Chief, you might want to come down to the station. Some tips on this case were just called in.
I never realized that his sheriff department patch was backwards.
So what are these
now.
tips about?
A few people saw a car driving very slowly near Maple Hill Sugarbush around midnight the night of the murder. They provided some partial license plate numbers.
Enough to run through the system to look for potential matches?
Nope.
Yeah, but there's a slight problem.
What is it?
What is it, Deputy?
I can't remember which of these file folders has the information.
Worst cop ever! Oh my god. Oh yeah, I got the evidence in relation to the murder, but I lost the folder. Oh god. Somebody fire him, please. Today. Right now. Right this instant. Got me looking through these goddamn folders. This ain't my job. Jessica does it happily. You got one more. Where you at, Boulder? It's gotta be somewhere, like, it's like right in my face. Great. Anyway, read the tip at the bottom and click the license plate and eliminate them. Read all 8 tips. Okay. Tip 1, the license plate have both even and odd numbers. Okay, so this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, maybe. Both even and odd numbers. I don't see one that doesn't have even and odd, unless I'm doing this wrong. Okay. I'm not seeing one. I haven't come across one yet. So maybe you think 2 doesn't count as... Does 2 not count as odd or even in this? Because I have not seen one that doesn't have. I mean, that would be the only thing that I could think of, is if 2 doesn't count. We'll skip that one for now. I don't think I saw any vowels on the plate, so no vowels. So, U is out. Does Y count in this situation? I'm going to assume yes. Don't think I saw any vowels. Okay, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna assume that Y counts. Okay, that's it. I think. I'm sure I saw a Y or a V. Oh my gosh. So that just throws my little theory out the window. So Y does count. Well, no vowels. So U is a vowel. All right. A Y, a W, or a V. Okay. So take out the ones that don't have Y, W, or V. That has, okay, that has Y, W, V, Y, W, V, W, 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 V, V, Y, okay, W, W. All right. I'm pretty sure the license plate have 4 numbers in it. So not this one, and not this one, and not this one. Okay. I passed the car too quickly to read the license plate, but I noticed that it was from Vermont, so not Maine. It wasn't Jessica, even though Jessica doesn't drive. Okay. It was from Vermont. The license plate didn't have any letters or numbers that appeared twice. Okay, so not this one. And not this one. Not this one. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay, that's it. I'm nearsighted, but I could tell for sure that the license plate, or the last number on the license plate, was not a 1. So that eliminates that one, and that's it. Last tip. Hopefully it eliminates a lot more. The first number on the plate was either a 5 or an 8. So not this one. Not this one. Okay, that leaves me with a lot of options right now. So let's go back to the original thing. The license plate had both even and odd numbers. So, I missed one. Okay. Both even and odd numbers. So I guess 2 doesn't count in this scenario. But that still has even numbers. Okay, let's go back through. Don't think I saw any vowels on the plate. So, probably eliminate Y. Sure I saw a Y or V or a W as one of the letters, but I can't remember which. Okay, so it's not Y then. So take Y off. Okay. Pretty sure the license plate have 4 numbers in it. We did that. Pretty sure the license plate oh, wait. The car passed too quickly, but it was from Vermont. License plate didn't have any letters or numbers that appeared twice. None of those do. I'm nearsighted, but I could tell the last number was not a 1. The first number on the plate was either a 5 or an 8. So it could just be a 5. Alright. Awesome. Match found. Vehicle registered to Melanie Young. Uh-oh.
So the license plate belongs to Melanie down at the Stratton Mountain Coffee Shop.
I wonder what she was doing in the neighborhood of Maple Hill at that hour.
Isn't it obvious?
She was getting
Maybe
it
to
out.
you, Chief, but not to me. I'd like to hear Melanie's explanation before jumping to any conclusions.
Alright. Stratton Mountain
Melanie,
Coffee Shop.
we need to have another word with you.
About what?
About the part of your story that you left out. The part that came after Gerald left your coffee shop the night that he was killed.
There's nothing to tell. He just left.
Then why was your car spotted in the neighborhood of Maple Hill around the time that he was killed?
Your finger is
After
dangerously
Gerald
close
walked
to her
out,
eye.
I regretted what I'd done. I went outside, but I couldn't catch him. When he drove away, I got into my car and followed him. I was surprised when he headed for Maple Hill.
Okay.
What happened when he got there?
I don't know. I was driving a ways behind him, and once I got to Maria's place, I couldn't find his car anywhere. I just gave up and went home.
I think after Gerald ended things, you flew into a rage, followed him out to Maple Hill, and killed him yourself. I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Gerald Morgan.
What? I could have never killed Gerald. I loved him.
I think Melanie is telling the truth, Chief. I mean, why would she risk being seen following Gerald in her own car in a small town where anyone could have recognized her if she intended to commit murder?
Oh, God.
All right, I see your point.
Excuse me. I need to help a customer.
Alright, let's snoop. Let's snoop! Let's see here. All these bells. We got them. Alright. No, we're missing the E. I don't know. Let's see. I don't see the E, no. I was doing so well. There it is. Alright. So, put out the fire. Why are we doing that? I don't know. Pitcher of water, put the fire out. Get the hammer, break the bank. Oh my god. Melanie, where did this envelope come from? Just before Gerald got into his car, he took a wad of cash from an envelope and threw the envelope on the ground. So, what are you doing with it? I picked it up and stuck it in my pocket as I was running to my own car. I didn't even notice that it had come from Nature's Gift Foods. Oh my god, she's such a Snoopy woman, just like Jessica. The cap, the lollipop, the travel mug has moved. Somebody moved it. I don't know who. Somebody also moved the umbrella. Wow. Okay. What? The umbrella is not in the same place. Or drink umbrella. Oh my god. Alright. Learn to read. So we got a heart somewhere. Right here. Got a new book. Trapper Keeper. a straw inside of a teacup, which I don't understand, or a coffee cup, or whatever the devil that is. We got some newspapers, a salt shaker right here, an open sign, a pretzel, a camera, a cell phone right next to it. That's awesome. How convenient.
It would seem that the $500 Gerald had came from Nature's Gift Foods.
Let's go see if we can find out why.
All right.
Hello again, Chief. Mrs. Fletcher. What can I do for you?
Ms. Marshall, when Gerald Morgan was found dead, $500 in a money clip was found by his body. I suspect that the money may have come from you.
You have no proof of that.
Yeah, we do.
We may, if the serial numbers on the bills can be traced back to a delivery of cash from the bank to your office.
I will admit, in the course of my early career, I did some things I'm not exactly proud of to get ahead. Gerald was a charismatic fellow, and he charmed his way past my receptionist to get into my office. He found some papers of mine and threatened to turn them over to my boss.
So the $500 was a payoff.
If that's what you want to call it, yes.
I've heard enough. Joanne Marshall, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of Gerald Morgan.
He's just ready to get
That's
home.
preposterous.
Oh, for pity's sake, Chief, you have to stop jumping to conclusions like this. Now let's think this through. Miss Marshall, do you mind if we take another quick look around?
If you must, I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, you do. You paid him $500, which is not a lot, but paid him $500 to not show someone some file papers. Gotta be hiding something, woman. What you hiding? She hid my little... Where's the vent? That I just pulled the, I just pulled the vent off. Alright, we got flour, we got a cell phone. Where? What? Cell phone is not apparent. So, we're gonna move on. Get that U. Fixture shredder. Got some tweezers here. Does that work? Yep. Alright, looks like this note was written by Miss Marshall. Let's compare the handwriting on this note to the one given to Gerald. Find the identical pair of letters on the paper. Okay, A. No, R. O. K. N or Z. What the freak letter is that? R? No. T? No. A? No. R? Okay. T. R. Y. J. I don't know what letter that is. I, maybe? An X? Okay. G. B. S. D. O. This O. No. Y. No. G. No. T. I'm choking. I'm sorry. D. A. B. O. No. K. No. V. No. H. Q. M. Okay. We're all done with that. It's safe to say that the handwriting on the note to Gerald does not match Joanne's handwriting. Alright. Hand mirror. A floppy disk again. A wall socket. I don't know what that has to do with anything. A letter opener. A tool such as that might have been used to force open the window at the sugar house. An envelope. Tape dispenser. mysterious envelope underneath his newspaper. Okay. Silver sphere. Combination lock. Shoes. Why she got shoes in her office? Cell phone. Still haven't found that. Maybe that's it. Oh my god, that's an old cell phone. And a comb.
This syrup bottle with your label on it was found near Gerald's body. Did you supply it, Ms. Marshall?
I certainly did not. And since I know you're going to ask, no, I did not put Gerald up to sabotaging Maria Olsen's sugar house.
But Maple Hill is your competition.
For now. But we're hoping to purchase it and add it to the Nature's Gift Foods family. Why would I want to irreparably damage the reputation of a business I'm hoping to acquire?
And Chief, it would seem unlikely that Ms. Marshall would send Gerald out on an ethically dubious mission when he already was collecting evidence to blackmail her with.
I guess that wouldn't make much sense.
Ms. Marshall, do you use red food dye in any of your products?
Sure. We use it in some of our processed maple candies.
So it's entirely possible that Gerald took the dye for himself.
I can assure you that I had nothing to do with it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting with a supplier.
I wonder if this letter opener we found was used to force the window open at the sugar house.
Let's head back to Maple Hill and find out for sure.
Alright.
I just checked, and the scratch marks on the windowsill don't match the letter opener.
Why do I hear bees?
Yes, the gouge marks in the wood are rounder.
Maria, do you have anything around the sugar house that would fit the description of a thin, rounded tool?
No, not that I know of. The tree borer is the closest thing.
Chief, don't you think it's odd that the killer used a boar found inside the sugar house to kill Gerald? I mean, why search for a new tool for the murder instead of simply using the one they had to pry open the window?
There's getting to be entirely too many dead ends in this case. Let's double check and see if we missed anything here at the crime scene.
Alright, I guarantee you we did. Oh, there's a nest there. It's not bees. Girl, you can't use this syrup anymore. There was a dead body in it. You gotta throw this whole entire tub away. I'm gonna shut you down. Shut you down. Alright, chase away the wasps. So we got some spray here. What this? I wonder if these green fibers could have come from something the killer was wearing when they climbed through the window. Now, why wasn't that there when we were here last time? Planting evidence, Jessica? Let's see. Harmonica. A flask. A brush. Some scissors. A trowel. A trowel. Oh my god, where did it go? It was here last time. There's a Y there. Blah, 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 blah. We gotta get the spider. The chess piece has moved again. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. We gotta move on. A horseshoe. I just saw that and I lost it. There, right there. An umbrella, a clock, a crutch, a dumbbell. Hey. Stop it. A trowel and chess piece. Chess piece right there.
I'm just not sure what those green fibers we found on the windowsill might be from.
I have no idea. Let's head back to the station. Maybe my deputies made some progress on that dye.
Alright.
Chief, I've good news and bad news.
Oh my god, what now, deputy?
What's the bad news?
The bills found in the money clip at the crime scene can't be traced.
Swell.
How about the good news?
We're just about to do the final tests on that dye in the syrup bottle found at the sugar house.
Alright, cool beans. So, oh my gosh. Alright, got another mess that he's made. The deputy. Oh my god, he's trash. He's the worst investigator I've ever seen in my entire life. I will have your badge for making me do this. Test tubes everywhere. My god, what was he doing? Was he like juggling with them? They're everywhere. Alright, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them all. Come on. Hello? Oh my god. It just never ends. It never ends. Where? That one, that one. And there's 3 on the desk. Awesome. We're done. Yes. Arrange the test tubes from lightest to darkest. Okay. This looks like that's the lightest. This looks like this is the darkest. So, gonna go from this one to this one. Okay, this one to this one. This one. This one. I messed up. Alright, let's get that situated. Looks like that goes like that. What? Wait. No, that's like that. Alright. So what we got going on, Jessica?
Looks like the syrup bottle contained a dye called number 7 red.
Now that we know the exact type of dye Gerald planned to put into Maria's sap, we need to find out where it came from. And the first place to check is Nature's Gift Foods.
Whoever's doing her voice sounds like they have a cold.
Chief, Mrs. Fletcher, what brings you back here?
Do you use number 7 red dye to color any of the foods you produce in this plant?
Definitely not.
You sound quite certain about that.
I am. You see, number 7 red is never used as a food coloring because it's highly toxic.
I'd like to take another look around to confirm that.
Certainly.
Oh, I never knew that. Never knew that red 7 was toxic. I can't, now I'm thinking like, have I ever bought a food that had red 7 in it? Even like the most minuscule amount? It makes you want to think. So we're collecting all the red things, which is really weird. It's very strange. Prawns, shrimp, and crabs. What's that? There's like another floppy disk in there. Is there anything else red? Give me the red. Give me the red. It's a freaking cupcake hanging out on the clock. That's weird. Alright.
So if the dye Gerald was carrying isn't used as a food coloring because it's toxic, that makes what he was planning to do to Maria's batch of sap all the more serious.
But it also seems to rule out Nature's Gift Foods as its source. Well, back to the station.
And back to square one.
It's going to take forever to find out what the source of that dye was.
I'm afraid so.
Hello, Mark. I'm here to collect Gerald's belongings.
Of course, Sally. I'll have someone bring the box to your car while you're filling out the yellow release forms.
Mrs. Morgan, I nearly forgot. A friend had this scarf of Gerald's, and I offered to return it to you.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Fletcher. I hand-knit that scarf for Gerald last Christmas. I better fill out these forms and get back to the shop.
Hand-knit? Oh, dear.
What?
If Gerald didn't climb through the window at Maple Hill because he had a duplicate key, then he couldn't have been the one who left the green fibers behind on the windowsill.
So...
Let's have a look at the note Gerald received and those forms Sally just filled out.
See, Jessica is always thinking with her head. freaking cops just don't know how to do their own job. Wow. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, so we got all the vowels. What? Police helmet. Security camera. Footprints. Okay, we need a ruler to measure the footprints. Can I get the letters? No? Got a can opener. I don't know why. What are we doing with this? Making coffee? Are you serious right now? Wow. Alright. Got a ruler here. Shoe prints Sally just left are an exact match for the smaller for a set of footprints found at the murder scene. See? Sally done did it. Wow. She killed her own husband. Alright, donut. Stop messing around here. Stop just clicking everything. That pencil sharpener, a stapler. Like, if you didn't grow up in the 90s, half of this stuff you would not know what it was. Got a gas mask, I don't know, a pair of gloves and a boot. But yeah, that's kind of like, ever since I started playing these games again, I'm like, some kids would not know what this stuff is. Like the floppy disk, the compact disc, maybe the compact disc. But floppy disks, I'm like, no, they would not know what that is half the time. Police cap and a gas mask. I don't know. Oh my god, this comparison thing again. This takes a minute. M L this one's a little more spread out. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do my little thing. Oh, oops. I meant to click that one. La la la. Okay. Where's the letter? Where's the freaking letter? H C J V A O I X Y and Y V U C Z W. Alright. Sure looks like the handwriting matches to me. So Sally must have written the note telling Gerald to sabotage Maple Hill. Alright. Okay, so we need to find that. Briefcase. That's a suitcase. A smoke detector. And a gas mask. What are we doing right now? Are we about to burn this police station down because they can't do their jobs properly? I don't know. Gas mask.
There's only one logical explanation for why footprints exactly matching Sally's were found on the floor at the crime scene.
Plus, the fact that Sally's handwriting matched a note telling Gerald to meet that night at Maple Hill means we ought to pay her another visit.
All right.
Hello, Sally.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Any news on who killed Gerald?
All the evidence points to you, Sally.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's true. You knew about the affair your husband was having with Melanie Young and laid a careful plan to exact your revenge.
You're saying I lured my husband to Maple Hill and killed him?
In so many words, yes. You paid a visit to Gerald at Nature's Gift Foods and scribbled the note promising a reward if Gerald would sabotage Maple Hill. Then you left the note and the syrup bottle containing dye, likely yarn dye from this shop, for him to find.
That night, Gerald went to the sugar house, but you'd gotten there first. You used a steel knitting needle to pry open the window and get inside to wait for him.
Where's this knitting needle, though?
But a knitting needle is not a good stabbing weapon, so you used the tree boar instead. Not only did it make a better weapon, but it would cast suspicion on Maria as the killer.
Maria didn't do nothing to you.
This is ridiculous speculation. I have better things to do than listen to your silly stories. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Anyway, let's go with all that. I'm gonna find the evidence, girl. Let's see. All right. So, display the quilt. Bam. Cotton stuffing. We're stuffing the bear. That's a start. What's this? Oh my god. Okay, this was the one that, like, stumped me. Arrange the yarn grid according to the rules on the sticky notes. 3 moves, 3 squares, 4 colors each, 0 loose threads. I was not sure how to do this. So 1 color each. So maybe this. This. And this? No. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Okay, so I was close, I think. This, and this. No. I might skip this one, because this one took me a long time to figure out, and I don't remember the solution. Yeah, we still have this one hanging out, so I gotta figure out what to do with that one. Put this one here. And see, I still have a loose square. Yeah. See, this is difficult to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to figure this one out, so I'm just gonna do it like that. So what we need to do is we need to move a horizontal orange, move a vertical yellow. Wait, no, leave that one there. Move a vertical yellow. What? Even then, I don't know what I'm doing. Move the blue. Okay, we didn't do that properly. So, move a horizontal orange, which is only one of them. Move a yellow. That one should stay there. This one should probably move over, maybe. And then move the blue. There we go. Alright, so we got a bloody sweater. Chief, those look like blood sweats. Blood stains. Sally must have been hanging onto the sweater until she had the opportunity to get rid of it. Alright. Cotton stuffing. Stuffing the bear. I think we need a little more. We stuffed the bear. Okay, knitting needle. Select the pairs of identical knitting needles. I'm not even gonna allow you to finish showing me what you want me to do. What? What? I don't know why I couldn't click that. Hello? Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay. Come on, man. I'm clicking it. What? I can't click this one? Are you serious right now? Why can't I click it? Oh, not overlap. My bad. My bad. Maybe I should have read. Oh my god, stop. It's clicking the ones that I don't mean to click. Bam. I see it already. Look at the knitting needle just hanging out there. We gotta do this before we can find the actual evidence. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got that. This knitting needle is badly scratched and bent. I'm betting it's the one that made the marks we found at the sugar house windowsill. CD spindle. Cat, get out of the way. A hand mirror. A camera. It's hard to memorize these hidden object puzzles, though. I think these might change, but don't quote me on that. I don't think they do. Scissors, because that would be too much work to actually make them vary with each gameplay. So I think they remain the same until you're like returning back to the scene. Desk lamp, a dust broom? Oh, okay, I got it. A swan. Right there. A pencil sharpener. Right there. Still haven't found the camera. What? Camera? And a butterfly. I don't see the camera for some reason. Oh my god, I think my eyes need to rest. I see it now. Alright.
When we compare the fibers from that sweater we just found to the fibers left on the windowsill at the crime scene,
They'll match. I'll save you the trouble.
Sally, why would you want to kill Gerald?
Because when I found out he was cheating on me with Melanie, I was furious.
how did you find out?
One evening, I was alone. Gerald was working late again, or so he said, so I decided to go out for coffee. At one point, I went to use the powder room, and I passed Melanie's office. The door was slightly ajar, and I saw the two of them together.
You didn't confront them?
I almost did, but then I thought of a better plan. One that would allow me to get even with Gerald. I set him up to break into Maple Hill and photograph him in the act of tampering with Maria's equipment.
To get him fired from his new job?
But when he arrived, I couldn't help but confront him about his affair. And he laughed at me. He turned to go and I lost it. I grabbed the maple board and I rammed it in his back.
Sally, I'm placing you under arrest for the murder of your husband. And this time, I'm not jumping to any conclusions. Right, Mrs. Fletcher?
Right, Chief.
Jess, as a thank you, I'll treat you to the most decadent coffee beverage on the menu.
Yes.
That's very kind, Maria, but I think I'd be happiest with a simple cup of tea.
Suit yourself. A double-shot mocha latte for me.
Have you made any decisions about what you're going to do now?
Well, this year's batch of maple sap has been ruined. After having a dead body soaking in it, I certainly can't use it to
Gross.
make syrup.
I should say not.
But I'm optimistic. My insurance should cover the loss, and Joanne Marshall and I have started new negotiations.
Really?
Yep, Nature's Gift Foods has a new offer on the table, allowing me to operate Maple Hill as an independent subsidiary.
That sounds like it will benefit both of you very well. To sweet success.
Hear, hear.
Alright. So we finished the puzzle. Woohoo! How did we use 2 hints? I don't even remember using... I don't remember using anything but 1 hint. We didn't find all the typewriters. We got all the typewriter keys. The completion time was 25 minutes. Sweet. Now we get to move on to the next puzzle. A garden to die for.
Our next stop is Matthew O'Neill's garden.
I've been looking forward to this one. Matthew has the best formal English garden I've ever seen outside of England.
Too much trouble to maintain. I'll take my informal New England garden any day.
Oh my god, it's Seth.
Oh my God, Matthew!
No pulse. He's dead.
Okay, Doc, Mrs. F., let me get this straight. When the tour group came into the garden, you found Mr. O'Neill just as he is, dead in the middle of the garden with a rose in his hand.
That's right, Sheriff.
Any idea what he died from, Doc?
I haven't the slightest idea.
I better take a look around. Mrs. F., you want to stick around, make sure I don't miss anything?
Certainly, if you think I can be of some help.
Oh god. Mort, learn how to do your job. So, this is in Cabot Cove, obviously. Alright, he is so dead. And his body is still here in my face. Alright, so apparently, I don't know, somebody was jealous of his garden or something. It's very strange. Got all those. Alright, now we rake the leaves. Bam, 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 bam. Where are the leaves going? I don't know. Got a pair of shears here. EW. Do I know anyone by those initials? Assemble the bill, a horseshoe. What is up with the horseshoe in this game? Watering can? What? Alright, this must be the mug that Matthew was drinking from when he died. Oh dear, perhaps he was poisoned. Well, it's a pesticide bottle. This is an extremely powerful pesticide Matthew was using. It would be quite lethal if used incorrectly. Alright, time of death. His watch broke at 11:30. That's probably the time of death. What if his watch was wrong? Second place ribbon. Oh, you died. Second place. Wow. What a kicker in the pants. His pants are jacked up. Shoe prints everywhere. Someone with work boots was walking around here this morning. It wasn't Matthew. He's wearing loafers. Matthew and the penny loafers. Mushrooms. Oh my god, I'm about to get lit later. Alright. Paper shreds. Okay. Paper shreds all over the place. I don't know what they were doing with the paper. Should be another one. Okay. And there should be one more paper shred, which I do not see, so it's probably beyond a puzzle, maybe? Paper shred, never mind. We can assemble them, but I feel like cat toys are a priority. Let's get all the cat toys. Cat toys everywhere. Did Matthew have cats? Not that I know of, no. Why do you have to have cats to have a cat toy? Can't I just play with cat toys? This looks like it might be the begin. No, that's like right here. This looks like it might be the start. Jack of all Oh my god. This goes here. Jack. Here. Jack. Where did it go? Jack of all trades. Landscaping. Uh-oh. We messed up. Okay, let's get this back in order, huh? Damn. No. No. This. That. 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 Alright. Wait, what? Trimming, repair, what? Wait, what? It's all in order. So, what am I missing? Hedging? Oh, these are middle pieces. My bad. Alright, well, guess we gotta do that all over again. Okay, let's get all that in here first. Put this here. Jack here. All. Oh my god. It's so easy to click the wrong one. Switch these around. Now what? This. That's gotta be the end piece. Huh? Maybe this goes, I don't know. Service rendered. Okay, this looks like it goes on the outside. That goes there. Services rendered. What in the world? Jack of... I thought it was Jack of all trades, but... maybe it's not. Because 62 Cabot Cove... I don't know what I was doing wrong. I may have just been reading it wrong, like my eyes weren't working. That's pretty much a given. In any case, let's find the rest of this stuff. So we got a pear. I don't know why there's a pear out here. That is very strange. A candlestick. What? Hold on, something's in my eye. Oh my gosh. Alright. Peach rose. That would be pretty. Where's this peach rose at? I don't see it. I don't see the watering can. I don't see the clothespin. I don't see anything. Maybe I need to get close. Ow. Freaking hit my head on the mic. Maybe I need to get closer. My eye is burning, so that's a part of it. What's a watering can, a candlestick? I see the watering can. I want to say I see the candlestick. Okay, yeah, that's it. Clothespin, maybe up top somewhere? No. Clothespin. And a peach rose. I'm not sure what a peach rose looks like. Oh, he's holding it. Okay. Why is he holding a rose? I'm not sure, but it's not one of his. There's no other rose of this color in his garden. And a clothespin. Right there. Alright, finally.
You know,
we're done.
Sheriff, the EW on the shears we found could stand for Emily Weisborough. She's lived in the house next door for as long as I can remember.
Maybe she saw something. Time to pay her a visit.
Alright, I guess... I don't know, maybe after this case...
Emily is probably inside. Maybe we should have a look around before we knock.
Oh my god, snooping! Let's snoop. She has a cat. There were cat toys all over the garden. There's cat toys, the same cat toys all over this. She won first place, it looks like. Cat, shut up. Shut up, cat. Oh my god, there's a spider on the... There's a spider! Alright, we got the bowels. Feed the cat. Okay, we gotta get the cat to move, so we gotta feed it. Where the cat food at? I don't know. Let's see. Can I... Oh my god, did the cat just fart? What happened? Alright, cat toy? Looks like Emily's the cat person. A gnome? A business card? What? I don't see a business card. I don't. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. So that can get on out of here. Jeez. Anyway. That was weird. Anyway, so... Let's see here. Business card. I don't know. Feed the cat, the shoes. Oh my gosh. It's just so much. Can I finish, please? I don't see any of this stuff. Why do I not? Okay, shoes. I'm thrown off now. Great. Mulch? Shoe prints, okay. So the same person's been over here. Uh-oh. Looks like it might be her. These look just like the footprints we found next door. They're too big to be Emily's. Key. Playing card. A hammer. That's like... Alright. That's probably the first person I've ever actually had to ban. So it's got me so I'm confused now. Like, I can't find the simplest things. Prize ribbon. I clicked on that like 30 times. A Snickers bar. Oh my god. Alright, a wind chime. See the candle, milk bottle. I'm off my game now. I'm probably gonna have to just play something else. Because I'm not gonna be able to focus on this anymore. But what I have to do is I actually have to stop the stream so that it doesn't record anything else over the YouTube playthrough of this, and then I'll have to reset everything back up. But yeah, so business card. I don't see a business card. And I don't see a milk bottle either. How's that supposed to feed the cat? It's a cat dish. You're not supposed to feed cats milk. You would think the milk bottle would be like right here. Something simple. But no, they can't be like that. They gotta make it stupid. They gotta make you feel like a dum-dum. I thought that might be milk, but it's not. It's like an Oreo cookie right here. Can't we just feed the cat the Oreo cookie? Pretty sure my cat would eat an Oreo cookie if she got the chance. Yeah, I don't see any of this stuff. I'm probably just gonna have to come back like once I'm not distracted. Because now I'm super terrible at hidden object. And I'm not bad at the hidden object games at all. It's just... yeah, I'm just like really thrown off right now. And I don't want to use a hint. I just don't see any of this stuff. The business card's probably under the cat. I think she's thirsty. But it says feed the cat. Very strange. Okay. Yeah, I've spent way too much time on this puzzle and the cat keeps farting. So it's that's also throwing me off. So, what I'll need to do is I'll need to quickly stop the stream and start it back over. I have to wait a couple seconds because I was waiting a couple seconds for it to like catch on YouTube, and then I'll come back. But yeah, I'm just too distracted to actually play this game properly. So I'm not sure what I'll be playing when I come back, but we'll figure it out. Just give me a few seconds and I'll be right back.